up YouTube, it's your girl Jada Jonay, and I am back with another video. And as you already see by the title, I have a tutorial for you guys. I'm going to be showing you guys how I got this super sleek mid-high ponytail. It's super pretty, super affordable. I honestly feel like it was super easy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Let's go ahead and get into all the things you're gonna need. So you're gonna need a blow dryer, a set of mini flat irons for your edges, an edge brush, a hot comb, got to be spray, your choice of heat protectant serum, your choice of edge control, 30-second Salon Pro glue, combs and brushes, clips, rubber bands, neck strips, and the hair. I use the Organique Breezy Wave in the length 24 inches, and my hair is a color 1. Starting out with freshly washed and blow dried hair, I'm going to take my hot comb and just press my roots. I'm going to first go in with my heat protectant, taking a dime size amount, and I'm going to put that all over my hair until it's off my hands. So make sure you get it all through there, every strand from root to end. Now I'm going to take small sections and go through and hot comb my roots. I don't believe that you need a full-blown silk press for a ponytail. As long as your roots are straight, I feel like it will get sleek. I just showed y'all doing me one side, and I'm going to do the other, and this is how my hair looks with my roots pressed. Now for the sleeking process, I'm just pulling my hair up to see exactly where I want my ponytail to lay, in the middle of my head or higher or whatever. I'm then going to pull my edges out and move those out the way before I sleek the hair down. So I'm just pulling a little hair. You can do this based on your liking. I like some on each side. I don't like none in the middle, so I'm just pulling those out. Once I have my baby hairs pulled out, I'm going to split my hair into 2 big sections, almost as if I'm doing a half up, half down. And I'm going to take one part, which is the top, and pin that away so that I can sleek the back first. This is very crucial for the sleeking process because it allows you to go section by section and it gets it a lot more sleek. So now I'm going to go in with a regular rubber hair tie. I'm going to loosely put that around that hair. Do not tie this tight because you don't have to. Now I'm going to go in with my got to be and spray it on the back of my head. I'm going to use an all-purpose comb and comb that up. And literally all you need is the got to be. You don't need any edge control. Follow it with your blow dryer and it should mold that hair into place. If you feel like you need to straighten your hair completely for it to get completely straight, do that. I do have more fine hair, so a little bit less heat will get my hair pretty straight, but all you will need is this got to be and your blow dryer, and your hair is going to be in place. So once I got it where I want it, I'm going to go in with my rubber bands, and this is going to be the final ponytail. I'm going to put this ponytail actually in kind of sort of tight so that it can stay, and this will be the first base to my full ponytail, if that makes sense. This is how it is looking so far, nice and sleek. I like. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with the top. I'm gonna take it out of the clip and I'm going to attach it using a loose hair tie, and this is just to help with it sleeking. This is not permanent, so do it very loosely while you're slicking the hair back. Now, same thing, you're going to go in with that got to be, spray it around your head, and you're going to use your comb to sleek it back, and you're going to use your blow dryer. Same thing, y'all. This process is so simple. Use your hands, your fingers, just to get your hair very nice and flat. Now, you can go in with smaller sections and like go piece by piece and blow dry, but I personally don't like all that hairspray in my hair, so I kind of just do like the top layer and then the middle is still soft, if that makes sense. But spray, blow dry, anywhere you feel like it's not sleek enough, just add a little bit more spray and blow dry it. I like using spray for ponytails because it's actually very sleek without it having like that hard crunchy look. Like, I don't like super stiff hair. It still looks soft without being overly oily and overly hard. Now I'm going to go with my final rubber band and I'm going to attach both of these ponytails together nice and tightly. Well, not tight, but as tight as you can take it and firm so that it will stay and look sleek.
Trying to keep these feelings to myself. Now you're the one I'm thinking
And you're going to take the hair and braid it, and then you're going to add a rubber band at the end to secure it. The braid doesn't have to be perfect, but just enough to get the hair out of the way and not just all over the place. This is also how the tracks are going to adhere to your ponytail. That's my little ponytail. Now I'm going to take the neck strips and I'm going to do a little dot of glue and then apply it to my ponytail. At this point, all you're going to do is just wrap it around, and once you get to the end, you're going to apply a rubber band to secure it around your ponytail. The glue, it will get on your hair just a little bit, but it's not enough for it to be damaging, or when it's time to take it out, make sure you let some conditioner sit on it. The point of the neck strip is to actually protect your hair from the glue and help the tracks adhere to your ponytail too. Your ponytail should look a little something like this once you're done, and now we're going to get to adding the hair. There are two ways that you can apply the actual bundle to your ponytail, and this is going to be the first one. If you're a little intimidated by glue, the way you're going to do this first part is by adding a rubber band. When you add this rubber band, you're going to make sure that you do about a 1/4 inch of the track. You're gonna tie the rubber band through the track. It's better for you to kind of watch what I'm doing as opposed to me explaining it, because I don't know exactly how to explain it, but you're just tying the rubber band around the very front of the track. I'm just tying. So once you do that, you're gonna have a little excess part of the rubber band left over, and my elbows were kind of blocking the view, but all you're gonna do is tie that around the very end of your ponytail. So tie that rubber band, and that's going to then secure the track to your hair, and that way you will only have to wrap it. And y'all see, like, I'm pulling in and all that. That's because it's attached. Now I just have to go in and wrap. So this is a glueless method. Personally, I find this a little bit easier, only because sometimes when you're doing the glue method, it can get a little messy when you wrapping around all those times. So I found this way to kind of just still get it on, as long as you wrap it super duper tight around the ponytail. I promise you it's not gonna fall off. And I am using 2 bundles, so I'm gonna stop about halfway through my ponytail so that I don't go up too far. If you're using 1 bundle, go a little bit more spaced out as opposed to as close as I'm going. But for 2 bundles, you have a little wiggle room to just, I'm wrapping. My arms were getting so tired. I literally washed, blow dried my hair all in the same night and did the ponytail. My arms were crying. Once you're all the way up and you have put the whole bundle onto your ponytail, once you're back on track and you put the whole bundle onto your ponytail, you're going to also take another rubber band, and you're just going to put the rubber band over the very top of that track. I hope y'all kind of see what I'm doing. You're gonna make it all the way at the beginning where that track ends at. You're basically gonna tie your rubber band right there, if that makes sense. Like right before the top of the track, you're gonna make it, and that's gonna secure it, as you see. So now for way 2 is a traditional way. Also, the most secure way that people know how to do is the glue. So you're gonna take the glue, put it on the track, and then you're gonna wrap it around your ponytail the same way. My issue with the glue is it gets really messy, because you got to think about how you're wrapping it across the ponytail without getting glue all over your hand. So sometimes I just put the glue onto the actual paper and just wrap it around, because you don't need hella glue to do this. So as long as you got like a touch of glue, ponytail not gonna go nowhere once it's wrapped around. I really want y'all to understand that. So I'm just wrapping it around, and when I finish this, I had so much glue on my hands, but either way still works. So I'm just wrapping it all the way up. Y'all see right here, I kind of just started putting it onto the actual white part instead of trying to put it on the track, because it was just getting messy, and I don't like stuff on my hands. So I just was trying to get it wrapped around real fast because my arms were already hurting. So putting more glue onto that part just so it'll stick. It's kind of easier to just put glue on the top as opposed to putting it on the track, on the whole track, and raveling it up glued the whole time. That's just not the easiest way to go about it. So you can just put it on the top every time you go around, and that'll make it stick too. So once I have that last part on, I'm gonna press it firmly as I can make sure that it's stuck all the way on there, and as you see, it's on. But that is not the last step. So cute though, the ponytail is eating. So I'm gonna take a random piece of hair from the back, and this is gonna be the piece that hides the track. So I'm gonna brush this out just to kind of straighten and elongate it. And this is what I'm going to use to wrap around the base of the ponytail so that you don't see that outside track. Using a little Got2b, I'm going to spray that around as I wrap it. Try and wrap that as tight as you can. Also using your blow dryer to wrap it as well, just to make sure it's nice and secure. I even went in with a little bit of glue. It's really no method to this. Just try to wrap it flatly across the ponytail. I know you can't really see what I'm doing. I probably should have took into account the angle better, but I was trying to show y'all. I feel like it's better, but I hope you guys are grasping this. This is how it was. I kind of combed through it to fluff it out a little bit, and it was so cute. I loved it so much. It literally blended so well. Now I'm gonna go into the edges. I'm gonna use my flat iron to curl these edges inward. That's gonna help me get that swoop that I love. So you're just gonna curl them inward with those baby flat irons, and I love a good sideburn too. Using my wax stick, I'm going to lay those edges down first. I like to use the wax stick because that kind of molds them into place before I go in with anything else. So you just see me swooping them. This is literally just a wax stick. So the wax stick is literally just oil. And then I'm going to go in with the foam that I showed y'all at the very beginning. And that's how I actually lay the edges. So I didn't like that little swirl that I did. So I ended up kind of just playing with the edges to see how I wanted them. But I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted them. This was cute, but no. The thing about edges is it's no right or wrong way to do it. You literally have to play with it. I use my comb attachment part. A lot of people use the brush. To me, the comb is a little bit more precise. So on my edge brush, I use the comb part the most. And so this is how the edges was looking, but I felt like that was a bit much. I wasn't feeling it, so I just went ahead and swooped that back into the ponytail just because I wanted a more sleek design and not too much going on. So I swooped those back into my hair. When I go into my edge control, I don't use a lot at all. I literally just tap my comb into it. If y'all want a detailed edge tutorial, let me know, because it's so much that goes into it that I just couldn't really show all the process, because it's literally an art. Doing your edges are an art. So I'm just combing them back into that ponytail, rarely using that brush. Like I said, I use the comb more than anything just because it gets it exactly how I want it. So now I'm going to swoop that sideburn and just cleaning up everything. My final step is going in with this Luster's pink oil shine thing, and it's gonna help any dryness, or like in the back where the hairspray was, it did have like a little bit running down my neck. So I just put that on there to make it go away basically. For my girls with stress spots and you know, if you know, you know, I used a root touch-up brush to cover up where I felt like my hair was a little sparse at, and that just helped it, you know, look a little more full. But yeah, y'all, that's the finished product. This came out so cute. I got so many compliments and inquiries about this ponytail. This is the tea, this is the scoop. I love this. This is like a quick and easy style. You could do this with a braid, you could do this with a ponytail. I would recommend doing human hair, but if it's just like a day-to-day style, I don't think the organique is bad. But after like 3 days, baby, that hair was over with. So yeah, if you guys like what you've seen, please like, comment, subscribe. I hope I was able to help. I tried to explain it the best I could and show it the best I could. I could have been a little better with the angle, but yes, this is tea. Let me know if you try it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Big ass,